Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jase and Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
How good. Melbourne's heaving at the moment. Footy tonight on a Thursday night. Last night there was the basketball. Dua Lipa was on.
Oh, yes.
It is pumping. It was hot.
Just on that, it was a real mixed bag walking to Melbourne Park last night because I went to the basketball.
Right.
And the Dua Lipa fans and the Melbourne United fans.
Waiting to cross the lights.
Let me just say this. You could tell which was which.
Yeah. Well, there were so many families off to the basketball.
Yeah.
Did they have
And there were lots of families at Dua Lipa.
Yes.
A lot of
Yeah,
my
there were.
mum friends with
Yeah.
little girls were there.
They had the clappers at Dua Lipa.
Just dressed a little differently, I'd say.
Yes. Yeah, I
Right.
bet.
Not so many basketball singlets at Dua.
Different.
Such a shame. Melbourne United could have taken it out last night, but didn't.
So does that mean they're knocked out?
No.
One
they-
more game. It's a 5-game
Oh,
series.
so can they still win?
They can
Yeah.
still win it.
Oh, wow. You came in so sad.
I
I thought
know.
it was, the dream was
I know.
over.
Well, A, he's sad because he sat there for 2 hours for no reason last night. And secondly,
Did they
like,
get walloped or it was close?
Well, it was close, but they just couldn't get the ball in the ring.
That's problematic in basketball.
yeah, it's the objective of the game.
Yeah, that's tough.
Can we chat about the basketball coming up in a couple
Sure.
of minutes? Because there's a few
I'd love
issues
to, Jase.
I'd like to bring
How
up.
are you? You're
Hang on
you
a
bounced
second.
in this morning?
Have you got allergies this morning?
Yeah, no,
Is it me?
I don't know.
Because
Oh,
I
what's
actually
wrong? Give us a look at you.
look at his eyes have gone bright red.
You've got stink eye.
I
Someone's-
used a different perfume this morning, and the other day when I said, "Is it my perfume?" you said, "No, that's the one you wear all the time." And I went home and looked on my bench, and I was like, "No, I used a different one, same one I used."
Are you wearing the
today."
J-Lo Glow?
Just give me a
Oh
look
my
at that.
God, are you allergic to the Britney Spears fragrance?
Is it the Britney fragrance? Check my eye.
Can
I
you
think
come?
it's pink eye.
Yeah, but can you come and smell me and see how good it's actually?
Hang on.
What's the fragrance?
It's actually a Louis Vuitton fragrance that I bought for Paul, but it's unisex and I liked it. And guess who's got it now?
Any girl
it's
that
called
buys-
Lovers.
Smells lovely.
Any girl that
Smells
buys
good,
something
doesn't
that's unisex, they're buying it for themselves.
Well, I didn't know it was unisex until Paul was like, I don't know if I love it. And I was telling my friend, he goes, oh, the Lovers fragrance. Pharrell, it's actually Pharrell Williams' first fragrance for
Pharrell.
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 Little man, big hat.
Little man, big hat. And a friend of mine who's a stylist said, oh, no, that's unisex. I was like, thank you very much. Bought a present for
Smells
myself.
lovely.
But you're allergic to it, I think. Someone get him an antihistamine.
I need an antihistamine.
No, you look all right. I think
You
it's
look
okay.
like you've been smoking bongs all night.
I wouldn't rule it out.
I don't need the antihistamine. We got to the bottom of it. Yeah, I want to talk basketball coming up in a few minutes. Also, later on this hour.
Oh, my God, you're proper allergic to me.
He's all right.
Do you want me to go to another studio?
No.
Oh, there's no text here to set it up. Can't do that.
Not sure if I'm swelling up or I just ate too much last night. We're going to talk space. How crazy was that landing yesterday?
Guys, you missed it. You missed the most magical moment. You guys went to get, I was glued to the screens. You guys went to get a coffee.
I missed Turner and Hooch getting out of the capsule.
No, you also missed the Dolphins.
Sonny and Cher.
Butch and Sonny.
That's the
Turner
one.
and Hooch is a great movie.
Great.
Was Turner and Hooch about the dogs?
Yeah.
No, that was Turner
no,
and
that
Hooch.
was Milo and
Milo
Otis.
Otis was
Yeah.
the dog and the cat.
Yeah,
Love
right.
Milo and Otis.
Yeah.
No, as that little
Sonny.
capsule thing was just floating in the ocean, all these dolphins started circling and jumping in and out. And I was like, how amazing would it be sitting in that capsule, looking out the windows, watching the
I don't
dolphins?
think
And
they've
everyone
got
was like,
windows.
they don't have windows. They don't
Yeah.
even know what's happening.
Also, I'd be sitting there worrying about the sharks then.
I'd be worried about sinking.
Yeah.
No, they weren't thinking. They'd come that far.
Well, that's the problem.
They'd be.
That's what they said when they got to space. They're like, week or two.
You thought they were going to be
9 months later.
Anyway, an astrophysicist.
Oh, well done on that.
Is going to join
too
us.
smart for us.
I'm hearing you.
He's a good one as well, our astrophysicist.
Oh, he's not a bad one. He's not a bad
He's
astrophysicist.
from Melbourne.
You gotta-
Melbourne.
We have him on the
Has
Today
he,
Show.
has he been to NASA?
I think he might have been there on an excursion.
NASA HQ.
You know, they'd all go there.
Clint's got a thing for astrophysicists. Who's the bachelor bloke you like?
Matt
Matt
Agnew.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a striking fella, isn't he?
And he's a astro.
Physicist.
Hey,
How do
also,
you spell it?
Oh, no. ASTROPHYSICIST.
I think that's right.
yeah, ding. Use
Could you put it in a sentence?
Hey, welcome to your Thursday morning. Keita Alexander going to join us later on, and we've got money to give away. Let's get into it at Nova. Well, good morning, Melbourne. It is Jase and Lauren Clint here as well. We are doing a thanks to Shell Ready Express. You are on the air here at Nova 100. Hey, guys, we had a bit of rain coming our way today.
I know. I think it's okay, and then it's going to rain around 11:30.
Not great. It's going to absolutely bucket down tonight at the G as well. So
Who's playing
Wet
tonight?
weather footy.
Carlton.
and
No,
the
not
Blues.
Carlton. Oh, it is Hawks and Blues.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've tipped the Blues. I think they're going to respond.
God, you're a seesaw. This time last week, you were bagging them out left, right, and centre. I'm on the Hawks.
I'm just using my footy brain, you know.
Have you guys done your footy tips yet?
Yeah.
Funny you bring that up, Lauren. Yes, I've done my footy
you know-
Who'd
tips.
you tip?
The Hawks, I think.
Is there anything more boring than talking about
I
other
know.
people's
This
footy
is
tips?
this is the first year in many years I've done footy tips for this reason, because I hate talking about it. But I'm into it this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good
I just
because
wanna
it's round
beat,
one,
Just
isn't
want to
it?
beat Jace.
Glad you're not over. Is it round 1 or 2?
Well, it's round 1 1/4.
Hey,
No, 2 1/4.
2.
Nick the Wizard Watson is going to be on the air with us tomorrow post-match. All
I'm
right,
looking forward to meeting him. Everyone says he's lovely.
let's shift sports. Head to
Oh, yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Melbourne United, you were there last night, John Cain
Along
Arena.
with more than 10,000 fans.
Lot of
Great
clappers.
crowd there. A lot of clappers. I was trying to get you one, but they ran out.
Wow.
and I
they're in
didn't
high.
wanna-
It's all right. He's got some in the boot of his car.
Yeah, I got some downstairs.
No, I didn't want to take one off a child. Although there was I don't want to say elderly man, but he was getting on in years next to me who was frothing on his clapper in my face.
Frothing
Stop
on his
it.
clapper in your face.
Oh, my God. He just loved it. Loved it.
They are irritating, those things. aren't they?
I do like the Hungry Jacks thing they do at the basketball.
With the free
What's
burgers.
the Hungry Jacks thing?
So if the opposition team loses their
Well-
penalty shot, like doesn't get it
Misses
in.
it.
They're
Yeah.
free throws, yeah.
Three throws, sorry. Two of them.
They're free throws.
Free throws. Free
Not their
throws.
free throws. Or they're three throws.
So I'm getting excited about the free burger.
Free burgers for free throws.
Everyone boos them.
Mm.
So because if they miss
Oh,
twice,
how embarrassing.
oh no,
How
if they miss twice,
embarrassment.
everyone starts
it's
cheering
great
on free
because
cheeseburgers.
They miss the first one, and then it's like a crescendo.
So everyone
People
in the crowd
oh,
gets-
we're going to get a free burger.
Yeah.
And then if they miss the second one, they go, free burgers! Everyone goes, yeah!
Do they bring the free burgers out on trays? then and there?
No.
No, you get a...
Like,
It's not
out come the
Oprah.
models with the trays.
No, you
It's
get a
not.
you get a little code word, and you got to go to Hungry Jackson.
and then what if it happens
redeem
10
your Whopper.
times in the game?
No, it's just one burger.
Yeah, just one.
Oh,
burger.
you don't get 10 burgers.
You know what though? You're onto something.
Add them up.
No, but bring out the trays of burgers.
Yeah.
Like how cool would that be?
Yeah,
Here they
free
go. I
free
love that.
burgers. Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Oprah at Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's your perfume.
God, you'd want them to, stuff it up in the first 10. Otherwise, those things are going to be cold.
Yeah.
I was watching last night and I knew Clint was there. And then on the telly,
Oh,
they
did
go,
you watch it on the TV?
yeah,
Where
Felix
do you watch it?
KO.
On KO.
Yeah, KO.
Oh,
had it.
I wish I watched the Grand Prix on KO because, sorry, change of pace here. Did anyone watch? I was watching it on Channel 10 and they went to a 3-minute ad break
I know.
at the most pivotal
No,
moment of the
no,
race
KO.
when literally there was a slip and slide. Off they went and they came back from a 3-minute ad break and the entire order had flipped.
Yeah,
You
that's
missed the
what it
whole
does.
thing. No one knew what had happened.
Yeah,
I was
right.
on the phone to Paul saying, talk me through what's happening. Anyway,
back to
KO,
basketball.
great service.
Haven't-
Great service. They wouldn't go to
I
it.
was watching KO and then they go, all right, let's check out what celebrities are in the house tonight
Do they
for
even put that on the
Melbourne
TV?
United. Yep.
I
And they're
thought
like,
that was internal.
let's check out Celebrity Row. And I'm like, Felix, get the remote, turn it up. And I'm looking for my mobile. I'm like, if they put up a funny little shot of Clint standing
Were
away
you
in the
not
crowd.
in Celebrity Row?
I was close to it, but
Why
Jace,
weren't you in it? You're
Well, it
Melbourne's
was-
biggest celebrity.
it was a sellout, Lauren. So,
so who was in? Who,
Oh,
who
thank
picked
you for the question.
My son didn't recognise half of them.
Who'd you see?
I can't even remember now.
I'll throw some names at you.
Okay.
Megan Gale was there.
Well, she deserves to be in
Megan
front
Gale.
Celebrity
yes,
Row.
Yes, yes.
Did they put her on Kiss Cam with Sean from
They
Survivor?
should have. Friend of the show, Thanasi Kokonakis was there
Oh yeah, he can be
with
in
his
Celebrity
arm
Row.
in a sling. 'cause
Yep.
He's just had surgery.
Oh,
Again, rightfully so in Celebrity Row.
yeah.
Radio and comedic royalty, Dave Hughes was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I love him, but he goes the opening of an envelope.
And the only
Does he?
others,
No,
yeah.
well, surely he's just like.
So do I.
He should be. He should be
know.
in a box somewhere, shouldn't he?
And the only other people I saw were the Melbourne Vixens, the netballers.
They pipped you in the front row.
They did. Yep, they deserve
They
it.
deserve
That's
it.
their court. They
So
play
what
there.
row were you in?
Row S.
S.
Oh, you're right,
A,
Clint.
B,
You were
C,
close
D,
to
E,
it.
F, G, H, I, J, K, I'm going to pick your... Like 16,
Yeah,
17.
there's a lot of celebrities,
Wow.
Lauren. A lot of celebrities. Just
A
with the elderly
movie.
people.
Well, look.
Hang on, you only mentioned 3 people. Surely there's like 40 seats.
Oh, yeah. I was so far away from them.
We need to get you moved
I
up in the
know.
world.
We need to get you on those little leather Reebok seats.
Oh, they look bougie. Are they the
do.
recliners?
Yeah, I think you got to post 9 things about it. But hey, good luck to Melbourne United. They are going to be playing in Illawarra now, so hopefully
Sunday, I think.
In Illawarra.
Yeah.
Where's Illawarra?
just out of Sydney.
The Hunter. Is it the Hunter?
Yeah,
And who are they playing?
Illawarra.
Oh,
What do you mean? They're
that's the team.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're playing against.
Illawarra Hawks.
Yeah, and the city
Oh, so that's the grand final.
Isn't it a region?
region.
Region, yeah.
I'm
That's the grand
I'm trying
final.
not to confuse her here. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to keep it simple.
The grand final's in Illawarra.
Well,
No, that's the region.
and technically, the grand final was last night as well.
No.
It's a championship series.
Yeah.
But this is the final, the
But
decider.
this is the final of the final.
Yeah.
How did Illawarra get it? Surely
Because
Melbourne
they-
is a bigger metropolis than Illawarra.
So they qualify higher
We
than
could be here
Melbourne.
all day. Dua Lipa
Oh my gosh, she's here.
played again last night in Melbourne. Still got a couple of shows to go. Keep your eyes out for her if you're around town.
I know. Also, did you guys see Fat Boy Slim at the chip shop in St Kilda last
Yes.
night?
Oh, I saw Fat Boy Slim at the
People
chip shop.
everywhere.
So what's the go? He rocked
He did
up for a bit
pop-up.
of just rocked up for a bit of flake and
Yeah, it was like
What,
the
Hunky Dory?
streets were. No, it's called the chip shop in
The
St
chip
Kilda.
shop?
Yes,
And I saw there was a live
Only in
cross on
Melbourne.
Channel 9 News.
yes. It was. And people. It was. What's her name?
What?
I was-
Laura Turner.
I'm like, this is the news. Why are we crossing to a rave at a fish
No,
and
it was
chip shop?
cool. I loved it. It's very
Yeah.
Melbourne. Look at all the people everywhere.
Yeah, it was nuts. Insane.
Amazing.
Look at that. There he was, having the
good
time
on
of
him.
his life.
Question.
Question.
Could I still
Order?
Yeah.
I hope so.
No, you wouldn't
Excuse me.
Potato cakes, they're mine, thank you.
The Uber Eats driver wouldn't have got in.
Excuse
No
me,
way.
Mr. Slim.
No way. Hey guys, there's a movie that screams our upbringing, our
Just
youth.
us.
Yeah, it does.
When did the original Happy Gilmore come out? I mean, I have a guess
Yep.
and say 2002.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're close to it.
1996.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
1996 was the first Happy Gilmore.
1996.
Well,
I was in year 4.
the trailer is officially out for Happy Gilmore 2.
I haven't swung a club in years. I'm a little intimidated. All these guys hit it big now. I don't know where to start.
Come on, brother. Grip it and rip it.
I guess I need to update my happy place to something a little more age appropriate.
1996.
Tap it in.
So 30 years in between.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a long time.
Rip it and grip it.
I mean, he's looking older, but he's
I
still.
thought he
you know.
actually, in the trailer, I thought he looked quite good, Adam
Yeah,
Sandler.
he did.
It's all
Travis
in
Kelce's
the
in it too.
Sorry?
Really?
Yes. Makes a cameo.
Travis
What, as
Kelce.
a golfer?
No, I think he works
Caddy.
At, yeah, he works at in the clubhouse.
Right.
Like a
Well,
pop-up.
a lot of the
Love that.
PGA players are also make
Yes.
cameos, which is cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this is a Netflix film.
Mm-hmm.
I love Netflix movies. They do them very well.
Which surprises me because you really don't see a lot of movies unless it's
A rom-com.
based around Christmas. You haven't
be
seen
good.
it. So, today, the Adam Sandler version of testing Lauren's movie
Yes.
knowledge.
Now, I
We,
do love Adam Sandler.
we will play you a grab from an Adam Sandler movie. You just need to tell us which one.
Problem solved. The new problem begins.
I want to say Billy Madison, but I think I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
Is he the teacher in it?
Well, there's a kid in it.
Play it again.
Please.
Problem
Please.
solved.
No, I don't
New
know.
problem begins.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What is it?
It's got the in the title. There is the word "big."
Mr. Big. No.
No.
Mr. Big, that's from Sex and the City.
Really,
Big.
Daddy, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Oh, Big
Remember that?
Daddy.
Remember he adopts that kid
He
and
adopts
just
a little
here-
kid.
He lives in the apartment in New York
Scuba
City.
Steve.
Oh, my God.
Scuba Steve.
I have not seen that in years.
Great
That is
movie.
a great movie.
Unbelievable
Big Daddy.
Yep. All right. Movie number 2.
That's it. No more video games. No more cell phones from now on. Stay outside and play.
What are we supposed to do?
You see a rope in a lake and that doesn't make you want to go nuts?
Oh, God. It's not, I don't know. Give me a hint.
They brought out a.
Is he a teacher in that
They
one?
brought out a number 2. So there was Yep.
Yeah.
What's it about?
I'll tell you, Rob Schneider was in it. A whole bunch of his mates were in it. He produced it because it was so
Juice
successful.
Bigelow.
It was so no.
Male
which one?
Gigolo.
No, it wasn't
The
Juice
best
Bigelow.
one. That had a sequel.
It was
to
so successful. He bought cars for all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cars.
yeah, yeah.
Chris Rock
Did he?
was in it. Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
Grown Ups.
Yeah, it's
Haven't seen it.
haven't you?
Oh, great movie.
Yeah, it's
No, I
a
haven't
cool
seen
movie.
Grown Ups. I've
Grown
never
Ups
even
too
heard
as
of
Have you
Grown
got
Ups.
one of her ilk, like her sort of?
I do.
Conditioner is better.
I need the
hair
Silky and smooth.
Oh, really, fool? Really?
Stop looking at me, Swan. That's when he looks at the Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Madison.
Back
And
to school.
to wrap it up, my personal favourite.
I was petting my walrus all morning and I was thinking about you the whole time.
Okay, pervert, I think that you should leave.
What? I'm just joking around because of what we talked about yesterday.
Yesterday.
Come on.
Shallow Hell. No, 50
He's
First
not
Dates.
in Shallow Hell.
50
It is
First
50
Dates.
First
Well
Dates.
done, Lottie.
Similar. Huh, is that...
No, not similar.
okay.
No, Shallow
Is
Hell.
50 First Dates, hi, I'm Tom?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Yes.
Hi.
And
I'm
Shallow
Tom.
Hell is Fat Gwyneth.
Yes,
bit of,
on the rowboat. Is
yes.
he in that? No. Who's
No,
that?
no, he's not in that. Jack Black.
Jack Black.
There was a bit of crossover in that segment. There's a bit of Loz's lips in that segment.
It was a
because
little
I
bit.
was sort of.
He helped me with 50 First Dates. Thanks, Clint.
No worries.
I'll never help you again.
Well, I just thought I'd just plug our other segment.
Travel in Paradise. It is just gone
Mom and Dad are fighting.
28 past 6. We'll check your underwork, latest in news, and then they are home.
Oh, they're back.
I know. Turner and Hooch, Sonny and Cher. What's the name?
They are named Sonny and Tipo.
Butch!
Butch!
Why is his name Butch?
The astronauts arrived back yesterday morning. We're going to be joined by an astrophysicist to break it all down. Coming up on Nova. JT, morning everyone. Did you see he was playing
Good
golf?
morning.
He was playing golf on a private plane.
Yeah.
Airborne.
Oh, was that Justin Timberlake?
And then he did.
I saw that. I thought it was
It's a
Justin
putting
Bieber.
No, it was Justin Timberlake.
I-
Yeah, no,
Putting
I
Beeb,
got my
competition.
Justins mixed
no,
up.
Beeb was at Disneyland. Timberlake was playing golf in the air. It is
Quite a good putt, that one, actually.
wasn't bad.
Right up the aisle.
18 to 7. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren Clint here as well. You're listening to Nova 100, and they are home.
And splashdown. Crew 9 back on Earth.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
And SpaceX Freedom, splashdown. Good main release.
Copy splashdown. We see main chutes cut. Nick, Alex, Butch, Sunny, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home.
And there you have it. The side hatch is open for the first time since September.
Oh, looks like we're getting our next crew member here. That is none other than Sunny Williams. Big smile, big waves. She, like her other crew members, now will be assisted onto the mobility aid.
There we have it. Some waves, some thumbs up, and some smiles.
Oh,
we
my
could not
gosh.
stop watching yesterday.
Well, you did. You went and got some food and missed a key moment of it, but I was glued to the screen.
I saw him hit the water, like they were safe. You know. Hey, let's bring in Professor Alan Duffy now. Good morning, Professor. What a
Hello,
huge
Professor.
day yesterday. I'm gathering it all went to plan.
Yes, good morning. It was a great outcome, absolutely perfect deorbit landing, and they even got a pod of dolphins to greet them, which is one of the more surreal
Wasn't it stunning?
experiences. It was incredible, right?
It was like watching a movie, watching that whole scene play out. As an expert in the field, were you watching it with any nerves or trepidation, or did you just know that it was going to work out?
No, I was worried for the crew. There's a few stages which are incredibly dangerous. There's the one where you're coming from essentially 28,000 kilometers an hour and slowing down burning through the atmosphere. That's very dangerous. It gets to 1,600 degrees on the outside.
Jeez.
There's flames licking up over the windows. These are the really dangerous
Which
moments.
is why it looked like a bit of a burnt marshmallow, right? What's happening to your body when you're traveling that quickly?
Yeah, so look, you're getting an incredibly violent roller coaster, it's been described as. So the crew are coming from this kind of serene experience, sitting in orbit. They haven't walked for 9 months. They haven't felt gravity, the weight of gravity, so they've become very frail. And then they have to go through that on the way down, which becomes an extremely grueling physical experience. Luckily, it's just 2 minutes and it's over.
Well, I was about to say, how long would that part be? Just the 2 minutes? Because all that, was it a 17-hour trip home?
Yes, so 17 hours of agonizingly boring, I think, but tension-building orbits of the Earth, getting ever closer until finally they go in for that last plunge through the atmosphere. And
so they press the button, like they decide when they plunge.
No, they've got no control.
They're just strapped in.
They're strapped in the moment undocks from the space station. They've got a 17-hour automated roller coaster.
This might be a stupid question.
Here we
go. I love it.
Is there any sort of onboard entertainment?
I knew you were going to ask about the iPads.
For 17 hours. I'm sorry. Like, you'd download a podcast or something, wouldn't you?
It's a great question.
Thank you.
There's a lot of screens, monitors on board. The Dragon, particularly, it looks very much like the Dragon capsule. It's made by SpaceX, same as Elon Musk, so it's the same as Tesla. So there's screens. It looks like an incredible Tesla inside. But my understanding is there are no entertainment. There's no movie streaming. You might sneak a podcast through the earpiece, but I think they probably would prefer the astronauts to be focusing on the mission.
So it's obviously, like you said, like a violent roller coaster for a couple of minutes coming in, and then you saw we all saw those extraordinary pictures of them floating down to land in the ocean. Obviously, coming in through the atmosphere is very dangerous. What about the parachutes? To me, just looked so basic. Is that like, were you scared in that part, or once the parachutes had come out, were you like, nah, we are safe as houses now?
Yeah, no, it was the big moment for the parachutes are the deployment. When they fully, perfectly deploys and you get 4 of them, then you know you're fine. But yes, there's always a sort of a heart in the mouth moment watching for the deployment. If they tangle, then that can be a very bad day. So yes, thankfully it was a perfect deployment. Even if you lose one, you can still descend safely. But yes, that was another scary moment for sure.
We are on the air with Professor Alan Duffy this morning. We are talking about Butch and Sonny, the astronauts returning to Earth after, 9 months?
9 months.
They were saying because, zero gravity, 9 months, they wouldn't be able to obviously walk straight away. But then I've just seen shots this morning of them getting off a plane back at NASA. So is that almost like a pins and needles job? You just got to slowly work your legs until they kick in, or would they just have no muscle?
Yeah, no. So there's 2 issues they're facing. The first is that sitting on board the space station, they haven't felt the weight of gravity, quite literally. I mean, their bodies have been floating for 9 months, meaning they've become frailer. The muscles have wasted away. The bones have even become less dense. They've aged, essentially, and become very frail. On the other challenge, they also they haven't walked for 9 months. They haven't got a sense of down, a direction of down. So once they finally get on the Earth and their bodies are feeling this is the direction down, it confuses their inner ear. They get unbalanced. In other words, they have to regain their land legs, and they'll come off swaying and very confused, as well as frail. So if they then do fall, they really can hurt themselves, which is usually why they're off in stretchers or wheelchairs when they come off the capsule in that key first few hours.
Hey, Professor, because they were stuck up there for so much longer than they anticipated, were they given extra tasks? Like, did they achieve anything that they weren't actually initially set out to do?
Yeah, that's a great question. They had lots of duties. They pulled their weight while up there. There's always tasks to fix this aging space station. But in particular, there are a lot of science experiments. I think Butch clocked 900 hours of science experimentation up there. My own uni, Swinburne, we actually fly up experiments every year to the space station with schools across the country. So these are, sadly, I'm not sure that any of ours were getting helped by Butch. That would have been a cool moment. But yes, there's a lot of science done on board the space station.
Where exactly were they? How far away were they?
From land?
Yeah, from Earth were they on the space station?
Yeah, so the space station orbits about 400 kilometers above our heads. It does a lap. It's really not. It's a few hours at highway speeds to get up there.
Yeah.
It's in fact, it's close enough and it's big enough, the space station, that during sunset, if the timing is just right, you can actually see the space station
cool.
Overhead as the brightest star in the night sky, and it'll just slowly move across the sky in about a couple of minutes.
Space freaks me
I
out.
know, but that's pretty cool.
I'm scared of the whole thing.
Well, I recently watched Matt Damon in The Martian, where he grew the potatoes because he was stuck on Mars. Enough food at the space station for the 9 months they were stuck there? How'd they go with supplies?
Yeah, look, they do grow a little bit of food up there, mostly lettuce and other perishables, to get some, actual variety in their diet.
Yep.
Most of it, yes, it's packaged up. It's their little squishy
Space
sacks
food.
of food.
Yes.
It's not great. It doesn't look very fun. Well, their biggest challenge is they've got no sense of taste or smell because without gravity to pull the fluids from your head to your feet like we have every day, it just builds up. It swells your sinuses. It's like you've got a cold for 9 months. You cannot smell or taste anything.
Oh, we'd be so fit if we couldn't smell or taste what we're eating.
I hear you.
Hey, Professor.
I thought you were going to call him bro.
Bro. Professor, do you believe in aliens?
I do. I think there are so many habitable. We have now discovered so many twins of the Earth in our galaxy alone. We've not yet found life on any of them, but the chances are billions to one against now if you're saying that we're alone. So I think the stats have to play out that way.
Elon's really working on getting to Mars. Do you think he's going to get there in our lifetime?
Bro?
I actually think he does. He's a billionaire who has the most powerful rocket in the world.
Oh my God.
He's a rocket man.
No.
We're taking the Teslas and we're going to Mars, baby.
Professor Alan Duffy joining us on the air, mate. Thank you so much. That was a great insight. We appreciated that.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's like
Thank
Christmas
you.
for Alan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, seriously.
You would have had a few yesterday watching that thing land, Professor.
I'm actually training for a run. I had nothing. I was just sitting watching, coffee in hand. I know, but it was at 9 a.m. What am I going to do?
No,
on the whiskeys at
time
9?
doesn't count in space, Professor. Like the international departures at the airport. Champagne is fine at any time.
My wife.
Your wife. What's happened now?
She did the run last night, the Uber drive, where she had to drop the kids off at basketball training. Now, basketball training...
Is it a drop and run job?
No, last night she stayed.
What do you do when they're training as a parent?
Yeah.
Chew the fat with other parents?
Yeah.
Or do you sit in the car?
Or you hit the gram.
Just scroll.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Doom
about...
scroll.
Remember when we used to go to, like, footy training and stuff, and our parents would have to sit there with a book?
Yeah.
Now it's like, mate...
So, both
What do you mean
kids...
sit there with like reading a book?
Yeah. There's no entertainment
That's what
for
we
them back
should be
then.
doing. I've got a new book sitting on my bedside table. It's been there for 2 weeks. I haven't opened it yet.
I'll check in a couple of months.
Yeah.
So, both kids there?
No, just one last night. She took Huddy, so I was at home with the other troops, right? When she got there, she had to use another parent's phone to give me a ring. And I'm like, oh, Hilda's ringing. This is weird. And I'm like, hey. And she goes, hey, it's me. I'm on Hilda's phone. I must have left my phone at home. So if you're trying to get me, you can't.
Oh, so she can't even scroll.
Exactly. I was like,
How
no
fast
worries.
basketball training?
Elwood.
That doesn't
And we're
help.
in Bentley.
How fast?
So 20.
Oh, so it's not you're at training, I'll pop home, get the phone.
Exactly. Now get this. Flash forward maybe 30 minutes later, right? I've forgotten that she doesn't have her phone and I had to ring her about something.
Mm-hmm.
I rang her, no answer. She pulls in the driveway a minute later and gets out and goes, hey, I must have my phone in the car somewhere because I could hear you trying to ring me. And as she's saying this, I look at her car. There it is. Sitting on top of the car.
On the roof?
On the roof?
On the roof.
The whole time?
Where it's been from Bentley to Elwood and Elwood back to Bentley.
And in the car park, sitting there.
Yep, and she's driving along the P and she can hear the phone ringing. She's looking in the car. It's ringing above her head.
Does she have the suction caps on the back?
No, it's just the mag, the little magnet.
Oh, yeah.
The magnet in the
Stuck to the
iPhone.
roof.
Stuck to the roof.
It's amazing.
Isn't it?
The amount of times I've driven off, not so much now in a four-wheel drive because I can't reach the roof, but my old car, I'd put my phone up there to put petrol in and I'd drive off all the time.
You hit
And you'd hear it and you go, how'd I get?
Or wallets and
I've
stuff
had
like
my
that.
wallet up there. Cards.
Stayed?
Part of it stayed.
What do you mean?
Well, a few cards and notes and that sort of thing went flying. And
Oh, that's so annoying.
I know.
How did half of it fall
well,
out?
exactly. Ridiculous.
The dog in Something About Mary, that stayed there.
Yes.
What, on the roof?
Yeah, remember it was all plastered?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Good for her, though.
I know.
How did she not see it?
Black car, black phone case. She's driving along. It's ringing. She's looking at the roof.
Oh, my God. It is so annoying when you can hear it.
I know.
But you don't know where it is. It's like, I know I tease Paul about losing his earpods all the time, but it's my favourite thing to do at the moment too. And then I go and play the noise, and it goes, and I'm like, where is that coming from?
Do you know what I almost...
And it only does it like 3 times.
I almost purchased off the gram the other day. Those little pocket things that go down between the centre console and the seat.
What? I've never
So
seen
you can
this.
get these little things that... You know how you're always dropping stuff between the centre console and the seat?
Ah.
This clogs the hole.
Ah. Your M&Ms won't fall down.
Clogs the
Dale.
hole. We won't lose an M&M. Gracie Abrams, that's so true. Just before the song, we were looking for Zara, who'd registered for our 3-minute thrill. She has called back, and she's got the money, $2,000.
Thank you. Oh, my God, that's so amazing.
Oh, my gosh, Zara, now did you hear us say it, or did someone have to call you and say, Zara, it's you
No,
from Airport West, mate?
I'm currently driving into work, and I've had to pull off the freeway.
Worth
Taking
it.
a little bit, but yeah, really, really happy.
What are you going to
good.
spend the cash on?
Look, I'll be sensible a little bit with bills, but then I might go a little bit crazy.
Yeah, bit of
that's
both.
it. All right.
Because you know it was supposed to be $1,000, but you can thank the person who didn't answer yesterday because it
Yes.
jackpotted to 2, so you've won double.
Congratulations. Enjoy the money.
Thanks, guys.
Mate.
Make sure you register. Go to the Nova Player app or novafm.com.au and experience the thrill of the wait with a $40 million jackpot from Keno Go every 3 minutes.
How
This
good.
is Nova 100.
Guys, we are in a country where we are girt by sea.
Yes.
We know that. We're surrounded by the ocean.
Yep.
I know when I was a kid, one of the first skills I was taught was to swim.
Oh.
My grandparents had a swimming pool.
Very important.
I fell in it a couple of times, so thankfully I was taught at a really young age to swim.
Do you
which
remember Laurie
in-
Lawrence?
Yes.
Laurie.
Who's Laurie
Lawrence,
The OG
famous
swim teacher.
Yeah.
Oh.
Famous Australian swim coach and swim teacher.
Our swimming teacher, Mr. Kitchener, he used to walk along the side of the pool with a stick. And if you weren't doing your laps right, he'd poke you with the stick.
I mean, you've got 3 kids. You've got
Yep.
a pool.
It's highly, like, that
but
was
how
the one...
old were your kids when they started to learn to swim?
Oh, like babies, like a
Yeah.
year old. You're throwing them in.
So my
and
niece
you're,
is
you're in
one,
the water as well.
and
It's so
it's
important.
Horrifying
But
at
drowning,
the start.
just on a serious note, drowning rates were up again last
Well,
year. And it's like,
the reason is because we have an alarmingly high amount of children that cannot swim. So they say that by year 6, kids should be able to swim 50 metres in a still water pool.
Yep.
As you get older, obviously that gets higher and higher. But they're saying that half of year 6 students are unable to swim 50 metres now, which is scary in a country where so many people have pools in their backyard.
Yep.
We're surrounded by water. Our lifestyles are very much at the beach and on lakes and on rivers and being outdoors.
And that's just freestyle, I'm assuming. Let
Well,
alone
yeah.
certainly not
just,
butterfly.
Well, it's
just
also-
survive, like, because there's, you can survive with a dog paddle, can't you?
Well,
But
in year 6, you should be able to meet a national benchmark of swimming 50 metres, which is a long
yeah,
way,
it is
That's
a long way.
and treading water for 2 minutes.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
Hey, $20 says he would have been a butterfly swimmer.
Still am, Jase.
Well, you're a swimmer.
Yeah, there
You
you
say
are.
often
I
that
knew
you're
you
a
would.
swimmer.
I
Yeah.
knew you would. You scream butterfly.
Went to state, went to Victorian Championships, Jase.
So did I.
Swimming? Did
The
you?
backstroke.
Did you?
I used to cheat, though. I used to pull on the lane ropes all the time.
Well, that answers my next question, why you never went to the Olympics.
You say you train swimming?
It was squad swimming family.
Still?
So, I can
you,
swim, but
you
I don't.
scream swimmer. Swimmers are a
No.
little cooked. They just sit there for hours looking at that little
You
line
don't
at
have
the bottom
time
of the
to be
pool.
a swimmer.
We once made it to our relay team, 4x50 freestyle relay team, made it to the state championships, and we were in the final, and we were a good shot to go to nationals. And I was in third, and the second swimmer had dived in. He was halfway through, and I was ready to dive in, and we were in front. We were leading, and he hyperventilated in the pool, and he started vomiting in the pool.
In the pool?
And then that was our
Surely
state
the-
championship. Done.
Surely
Done.
that's the end of the whole carnival, though. If someone throws up in
He was lay down Sally.
He was lay
He
down
was lay down Sally. Remember lay down
It was
Sally?
done.
The rowing
It was
boat?
done.
Poor lay down Sally.
Oh, poor the
I don't
rest of
think
the
we
crew.
can call her that. I don't
And
think
we
she
went
liked
from
it.
hero to zero in
What
the
was his
space
name?
of Phil. He'll be listening this morning.
Phil,
Vomity Phil.
Chunder in the pool.
Phil, you can't vom in
Yeah.
the pool. Well, it's funny you mentioned school swimming carnivals, but because of this statistic, the Great Australian School Swimming Carnivals could be cancelled.
No,
it says here,
no,
listen to
no.
this. This is a disgrace, Australia. We are becoming a nation of waders.
I don't mind
We're
waiting.
just like splashing around in deep water.
Guys, let's run with this. 13, 24, 10.
No, we need to be swim. We need to learn to swim. It actually is super important, but it's also
100%
very
it is.
expensive.
Do you think the federal
Yeah.
government,
Do the
or the
government
state
pay
government
for it?
should
Do they pay for it?
subsidise swimming lessons?
No,
Surely.
no. There's a certain amount of lessons you do in school.
Right.
So school, it is
The
compulsory
school-
to
the-
learn.
It's compulsory and
That's
that's
good.
covered.
Yeah.
But the school our kids go to, they jam all those lessons in 2 weeks.
Oh no, that
And
no.
it's
It needs to be regular.
Exactly. It's like, great, they can swim now, and then they
Oh,
turn into
2
Eric the
weeks.
Eel in bloody 4 months' time.
Getting over my body insecurity to get my togs on in 2 weeks.
Guys, I
in
want to
public.
talk swimming carnivals. What happened at yours? Cast your mind back. Was there an incident? 13, 24, 10.
There was a bad one at my swimming sports once.
What a
Was Phil there chundering in the pool? Or
Worse.
Was it a Code Brown?
They had to get the scooper out.
Oh, not
Wasn't
the
me.
scooper.
Wasn't you?
Wasn't me.
Sure, Del.
Little
13,
Chiquito.
24, 10. What happened at your school swimming carnival? We'll find out about Lauren pooing in the pool at hers
It wasn't
next.
me.
13, 24, 10. What embarrassing thing happened to you when you were at school?
Or someone else.
Coming up, Lauren's got a story about a Code Brown, and Clint, you've got a story about a
stiffy.
Grow up, Clint.
Say it, Lauren.
No.
Stiffy.
Oh, that gives me the ick so bad. Yuck.
We'll get to your calls
School.
and the stiffy story
Ugh.
next. What are we
Love
asking?
Peter.
What are we asking for, Clint?
What happened at the swimming carnival?
/
No. What happened at the
Well,
swimming
Jason
carnival?
and I think we should do
Two topic
Thursday.
No, we're
What
we're
happened
not doing that. No.
Well, because a lot of swimming carnivals, a lot of young
No,
men
we're not doing it.
We are.
We're not
get
doing it.
stiffies.
Sorry?
13,
Stiffies.
24,
Say
10.
it with me.
I'm not saying it.
Stiffies.
I've never had one. I'm not saying it.
I'd be alarmed if you did.
Would you like to think you've caused a couple?
100% I have.
Where'd you get one?
Not recently, but back in the day.
So 13,
Hang on,
24,
no, we're not
10.
actually doing this
at,
topic.
at my swimming carnival, I went to Glen Waverley High School. We had our swimming carnival at the Waverley pools. You know the ones on.
Yeah, what was that swim centre called? The swim centre?
Oh, that was Swimland.
Swimland.
No,
That's
that
where I
didn't
learnt to
happen there. No. Waverley Pool. Big John up on the ready to dive in, up on the blocks.
This isn't your dad.
No.
Don't tease
And
Big John. Don't
The
do
irony,
it.
he was a couple of years older than me, but the irony is his nickname was Big John. And
Was he tall?
he was
Tall.
He was tall.
Tall.
He was tall, and
Like
he
we're
was
talking Matt Shevington tall?
Don't.
It was on
How
full
old was-
display. But this story does have, pardon the pun, a happy ending because Big John, he won, and he won well. Mastful.
Oh, what, when he got out of the pool?
It would have been like having an
Was
outboard
it
engine
before
structure.
he...
It was. You know what? It was like the America's Cup and the Keel.
What
You
does
know
that
what?
mean?
That honestly, that would have slowed him down, the drag. So for him to win.
It depends which way it was going.
Yeah, good point.
Stop it. Hang on.
Surely.
Was the same situation as he got off the blocks as to when he
Oh,
won?
more
The whole
so
time.
because
He
it
was
was
so
just like a
excited about the race.
Yeah. But surely at your swim carnivals, Wesley College, you would have had a stiffy.
I
Not
did
you,
never. I beg your finest pardon. I
you
never
would have
did have
seen
one. No. I was Saturday swimming sports one day, and we had a Code Brown.
Oh,
where they had to get the scooper out, and I was like, surely this Saturday morning is over. We're not getting back in the pool now.
And?
Party's over. Well, I went home.
yeah.
They're like, it's chlorine. It's fine. It's not.
So they've got the net out to
Got
get
the
the
net out.
to get the.
Always happens to me when I go to
Chiquito.
waves. Wave swimming.
What,
centre.
What? You poo
in the
yourself?
pool?
No. Like I'll be
Or the
paying.
stiffy?
No. But no,
no.
absolutely not. I'll be paying to take the kids in at reception. They'll be like, we've closed the main wave pool for the next 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, why? And they'll look and they'll go,
Someone did a poopy.
there's been a situation.
I was overseas doing a travel show, and we had this we were in Fiji, and we had this beautiful vantage point over the pool, and I was doing this piece to camera as the sun was setting, and all these people were playing in the pool, and as I was doing the piece to camera, the PR girl sort of was getting closer and closer to me, and I'm trying to do this beautiful, and they one take of the perfect moment in the sunset, and behind me in the pool, everyone was like scrambling to get out of the pool.
Was Code Brown?
It was a Code Brown.
Intact?
I didn't get close enough to investigate. But when it happens in a hotel pool, it's a very big scene.
Yeah.
Very embarrassing.
A lot
for
of.
everyone
Tell you what,
involved.
you know something's happened as well because you get there and you're like, all I smell is chlorine.
And there's no one in the pool and it's 35 degrees.
Oh no! 10 minutes
Something's
later,
up here.
the coloured rope's down and everyone back in the wave pool.
Yeah. I drank a bit of water.
It is.
Nah.
I got a stiffy.
Oh my God, Clint.
It is.
Stanaway.
It is. Stiffy Stanaway is his new nickname, but it's just got 25 to 8. Let's say hello to the lady right now.
Our next guest is an ARIA-nominated musician from Brisbane who has been dropping killer tune after killer tune. She's also currently sharing a stage with Dua Lipa on tour. Please welcome friend of the show, Kita Alexander.
Good morning.
Hey, guys.
It's always so nice to see you.
Oh, I love coming to this show.
Welcome back to Melbourne.
Thank you.
Did you stick around, watch Dua last night?
I didn't. I went to the merch desk
Right,
to
nice.
say hi to some fans. And then I ate some food because I hadn't been
My
eating
girl.
dinner for the last couple
But
of nights.
now-
I've been too busy.
You're on tour with Dua Lipa all around the country to New Zealand as well, but you guys are actually mates. You've known each other for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
So she handpicked you to be a part of this show.
I mean, I messaged her and I was like, I know you're coming to Australia. Can I support you? And to be honest, she hits back to my DMs instantly. And this one took a couple months. I was like, oh no, I've breached the friendship.
Oh, there's also
I've
nothing more
breached it.
embarrassing when someone doesn't reply.
It's great, though. She can't say no.
When she replied, it was like, we would love to have you. So my theory is she was running it past all the
Yeah.
appropriate agencies.
So at Rod Laver Arena, for instance, I assume you have separate dressing rooms. Do
Yeah.
you? Do you get the chance to hang out much?
She came in last night to say hello because the first night of the tour. It was her first Radical Optimism show.
Wow.
Right.
So she was really nervous.
Pretty fun.
Everyone
Yeah.
was like,
Oh, so this is
it
the
was-
start of the tour here in Australia.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm so sorry I didn't come in night one. I was so nervous and like there's so much going on. And yeah, it was really good to see her.
Right.
It's been a long
It's cool
time.
to know someone that huge still
grounded.
gets nervous, right? Like,
Oh, I know. I was like, well, it means you love what you do and you
Yeah,
appreciate
exactly.
it and you.
Oh, you went straight into mother mode.
What about
Come here, Tour. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I was like patting her on the back.
well, you are a mum. Are the little kids running around out the back?
No, you're
Yeah.
about to call them Rugrats.
Rugrats running around back
They
of house?
are running around rugged. Like it's too much. I'm like, this isn't my arena show. You know what I mean? This isn't our place.
Yeah.
This isn't
Mind your
home.
manners. But my son fell asleep front of house section. First night of Dua Lipa when we watched. My daughter was headbanging the whole night.
Cute. Right.
And then Dua's dad, also manager, picked her up and like put her on the best part, like up high in the front of house so she
Nice.
could dance, had her on like the best seat in the house.
Sweet.
Yeah. And
So
she's
they're a
just on the
nice
floor.
family.
They're the best. They all travel together. Her brother's here, her mum's here.
That's cool.
What's their actual name?
Dua Lipa.
That's her real
Yeah.
Christian Dua.
Yeah, I think it means
Oh,
love or
so
something.
they're the Lipa family.
Yeah.
What's Daddy Lipa's name?
Mr.
Dad-
Lipa.
Mr. Lipa.
Dookie,
Mr. Lipa.
Dookie.
Dookie Lipa.
Dookie.
Remember how we'd always say, look, to
Do
our
a
friend, if we're going around to our friend's house, hello, Mr. Phillips.
I know.
Yes.
And then they'd go, you could call me Bobby.
Yes. Oh, and that's when you knew you
Call me
made it.
Dookie.
Hey,
Daddy Lipa's
Keita,
fine.
just quickly, I was at Kylie Minogue's concert a few weeks back, and she was talking about, I know she's a Melbourne girl, but the thrill of playing at Rod Laver Arena. What's it like for you stepping out in
Okay.
front of all those people? Because it's when it comes to concerts in Australia, it's famous. It's a famous venue.
I'd never stepped foot in the venue.
Really?
Yeah, until night one. So I was really, really nervous night one. And then night two, I was so chill, probably the most chill I've ever been, like last night. It was very confusing to me because I thought, this isn't my show. I need to impress people. But I actually just had so much fun. And I also thought, you know what? I want this to be my crowd.
Are you,
I
are you
want them
still
to be here.
performing barefooted?
I am.
Do they let you walk back of house? I feel like they're like, no, bare feet, back of house.
No.
There's glasses and
Yeah.
plates.
No, they actually do. Normally I bring my Havaiana thongs like right side of stage, but
It's very dressy.
I just keep
Putting on the
forgetting.
slippers.
I'm just walking around barefoot. But it's partly a thing because I have big feet and it's hard to find shoes. Partly a thing
Is that
because
why you
Can
wear
I have
bare
a look?
feet?
partly, yeah, no. I
How
have
big are the
feet.
dogs?
They're
Let's
like
see.
they grew after my second kid.
No.
Yes.
Does that happen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
Your feet grow? They
keep
Yeah,
getting
so like
bigger.
I think it's your arch. No, I don't know if they grow. It's just like your body relaxes and the
They
arch
get long?
comes down. Anyways, that And also, I'm just not great at wearing heels.
Well, you're so tall, you don't need to
Oh,
wear heels, you lucky
giraffe.
thing.
Gives me vertigo.
I saw you the other day rehearsing, and this is very Beyonce of you, playing the guitar and singing and running on a treadmill at the same time.
Yes, yeah, I did.
What
I
is
got
it
a
all
treadmill.
about? Because Beyonce used to do that. She used to run on a treadmill and sing. Her mum used to make her do it.
Apparently-
did she?
Yes, to get her lung capacity so she could dance and sing at the same time.
Taylor Swift did the entire Eras tour routine on a treadmill.
So that's what I
Really?
heard, right? I'm not doing it for my vocal capacity. I'm doing it for my brain.
Right.
Of like moving guitar and singing at the same time. And to be honest, I loved it. And I think it made a really big difference of going, okay, on stage there's so much happening.
Yeah.
And sometimes your brain's just like one thing at a time, Keita.
Because I've been saying,
Oh, no, we're not doing this again.
You want to do a treadmill here?
No.
Get it, girl.
I want one of those
Get
under
it.
the desk.
No.
Tread and just for the 3 hours.
Why
just
not?
Get the step count up the whole time.
You imagine mum with the hand weights?
Well, I thought it was.
I tried to add hand weights.
You know
to
what?
mine.
It's
No hand
it's like
weights, I'm
people who
exhausted.
get stand-up
Or the bikes.
desks
That you
and they never use them.
Never
They use
use
them
them,
once
Clint.
and then they
You can get the desk chair with the bike on it. So do you recommend, because it's
yeah.
not about being fit, Jase, it's for your brain.
Two birds, one stone. As
You're
well,
going to
though.
need a
As
big
Keita and
treadmill.
Taylor Swift said.
You're going to have to run quick.
I think we should all do a show on treadmills or bikes.
You guys.
Don't you think it'd be good
you
for our
sit here
brains?
all day. Or,
Well, I
all
stand.
morning.
Well, the
But
desks are
true.
electric. I can put the desk up. We could stand, but we are.
But we can stand and walk on. Okay, I'm getting us
We're
treadmills.
lazy. No.
It's good for you. Now, the new song, Press Pause, it's great. I've seen it on Instagram. What is that magnificent beach that you filmed the film clip on?
Maroubra.
Oh.
Yeah. the
Don't you just
lifeguards-
want to
the bra.
teleport
the
yourself
bra. It
there?
was so nice. The boys, the lifeguards came up and said, "Do you have a permit to film here?"
Oh, go away.
And I
the
said, "Can I get a
lifeguards
picture with
did.
you guys?"
Smart.
So iconic. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, I know. They really wanted
Oh.
to push us off, but we had a permit.
I reckon that was their excuse to come and
Oh,
say hello.
well, hang on. Aren't
If
the
you've seen
beaches
the
all
film
of
clip,
ours?
if you've seen the
I
film clip,
know. Isn't that offensive?
Yeah.
But wait, there was my favorite video clip. You know, we did 3 takes because the sun was setting, 3 or 4 takes.
course.
Our favorite one was the one where there was a guy drowning in the background.
Drowning?
Yeah, and I couldn't use it because I was like, it just has bad voodoo. So at the start of the
Did
clip,
they get him out? Did the lifeguards should
my
have not?
marketing manager saved his life.
Well, the lifeguards were getting photos
No,
with you,
no,
the
no,
marketing
no.
manager.
It's just sunset.
Look, it's Keita Alexander.
tonight on Bondi Rescue.
Maroubra rescue.
So your marketing manager had to swim out
Yeah,
and get
but
him in?
like started the just before we started filming because it's one take. I go, that guy's drowning, and everyone goes, "Is he?" Is
Well,
he
you're a beach
okay?"
babe, you
Yeah,
would
and I was
know.
like, "He's okay for now." Halfway through
He's only
filming
half
it,
drowning.
halfway through, I was like, "Oh god, he's struggling." And it's only 3 minutes, so we'll
But it's
monitor.
a one take clip. Couldn't
Yeah.
he drown
Drown
at the
somewhere
start?
else.
Like, drown at the
Just
No,
let
he
me do the
was.
chorus. Let me do the chorus.
Was he okay?
Yeah, he was fine, but he was rattled. So right at the end of this, my favorite take, I'm like running into the water. I'm like, swim across, don't swim against.
Oh, you're trying to teach him how to. Oh my god!
Again, she goes into mum mode.
Always. Do you need snacks? I have snacks.
Well, look,
Hey, good on you. We love seeing you do so
Yeah,
well.
thank
I'm coming
you.
on Saturday night, and I just cannot wait. We also had you in Nova's Red Room last year, which was amazing. I'd love to see you do it again.
We need to get you back. Hey, Keita Alexander's new single, Press Pause. It is out everywhere now, and if you are heading to Dua over the next couple of nights, get there
What time
early.
are you on?
7:30.
Get there for Keita.
Yeah.
Support Aussie music. She's a star.
100%.
And merch. You got merch?
Yes, I do. I've got a beautiful new red hat.
Oh,
we must
And
get
I've got the
one.
brown hat. Your
I
brown
know,
hat.
the red one's really good.
I'll
It's
buy
giving
one at the
Nova.
merch
It's giving
stand.
Nova red.
Oh,
I like
I'll
that.
wear it next week.
Good branding. Here we go. Every day at 8, we give you a chance to win $5,000. Let's go to the phones.
Let's do it. April from Druin. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
We
We're
are
very
good.
well, thank you.
Hi, April. Here if you
Hi.
need.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Are you a sports
Lots of
teacher
sport.
at a high school?
Not a sports teacher. I'm like an education support, but in the sports department.
But she loves
All
netball.
the cool teachers
She
and the
loves
cool
netty.
people that worked at school worked in the sports department.
Yeah.
What's
So
They're
that
your,
always,
makes me cool, does it?
they're always
Makes it
the
cool.
attractive teachers.
What's your netball position?
Goal defense.
Oh,
Oh.
She's tall.
she is tall.
She's tall.
Trustworthy.
Don't mess with her.
All right, April, you want to win? You want to play for $500 today? Let's see if we can win you some cash. You are going to hear a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You need to answer in that time. Good luck.
Oh, this
Cool.
is so gettable. Everyone on the team got it. I don't want to add pressure, but it's...
How old are you,
God,
April?
Don't say
Oh,
this.
yeah, how
I'm
old are you?
24.
Oh, what?
Oh, no, don't
Was
say
that the one I got wrong?
Did you get it wrong? I got it right. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
old.
you
I
did
got
get
it
it wrong. Yeah, but Clint's old. You're young, so there's a good chance. Okay.
Nah, it's very famous.
for
Oh, God.
$500.
Good luck.
Who directed the 1994 film Pulp Fiction?
3, 2.
Oh, my God. I have no idea.
Oh, no.
No, it's one of the great movies.
Huge movie. Quentin Tarantino.
That's what I had in my head as well.
Oh, it's
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac.
Oh,
That's
bad
okay.
luck. April. Quentin Tarantino. I mean, 1994.
Yeah.
What year were you born? I can't do that.
2000.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
I have seen it, and now that it's said that, I should have said that. I know that. But
You know what? You're not going to go away empty-handed. I'm
What
going
are 24-year-olds like, Jase?
Well, first things first, I'll hook you up with some tickets to Jurassic Unearthed. That is yours. The dinosaurs are coming. Prepare to be amazed. Life like dinosaurs stomp, roar, and move right before your eyes. Jurassic Unearthed from
Got any
March
nightclub drink cards?
28 to April 27 at Caulfield Racecourse. And
what about Fatboy Slim?
Yeah.
Do you like Fatboy Slim?
Bloody oath.
All right.
Bloody oath.
Bloody oath.
Yes.
That's
Good on
more
you, April.
24-year-old. Fatboy Slim brings summer's biggest outdoor rave to Australia, playing live shows across the country in March. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster. You got a double pass to see Fatboy Slim.
That's awesome. I'm happy with that.
there you go.
Good job.
We will play again
To be honest, all of
tomorrow.
that's probably worth more than $500 anyway.
I love it now.
What else can we
Lauren
give it?
dips into the prize cupboard every now and then. She goes, you know what? I'm going to give you.
She turns into Oprah. Just starts giving away
Should I
everything.
give her something else as
It's
well?
fun. What else do you want to give
No,
her?
we're out of time. It is 5 past
Can I have
8.
something?
We're going to check your
Yeah,
run to work.
you know what you can have?
What?
A Krispy Kreme voucher.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
It's a bit grey out there, but it is going to be a top of 31 today. But the rain, I think, is going to kick in around 11.
Oh, bad news.
What's wrong?
I got the kids' sports carnival tomorrow.
5 o'clock, it's going to get a bit heavier.
Oh, where's that?
At a sports track.
Oh.
Perfect. It's 20 degrees tomorrow.
I thought it said showers.
Well, 0 to 2 millimetres.
Yeah, right.
Probably
Okay.
unlikely.
Oh, they can swim in that.
What do they do? Just run around?
The long
or-
jump, the
Oh,
high
no, high
jump.
chance of showers just in
Yeah.
the morning.
Oh, the high jump.
Yeah,
They
old-
do the Frosby flop. Flosby flop? What's it called?
Frosby flop.
What's Frosby flop?
The Frosby flop is a type of high jump. You should ask my Paul about it.
Because he was a high jump
Oh,
champion.
my God. He is
The Frosby flop.
a fully grown adult man getting closer to his 50s who will proudly sit at a dinner party and talk about his high jump achievements at high school
He's pulled out the
without a smile on his face.
he's pulled out the newspaper clipping and shown me before.
Oh, I've got, yeah.
And we know
What
how
are you doing, mate?
We know how you
What are
feel
you
about
doing?
adults that do athletics.
Adults that do athletics. Unless you're going to the Olympics. Come on. Are we really, I mean, good on you.
I
If you're
love
putting
my-
your spikes on and running as fast as you can for 100 metres on a Saturday
spikes.
morning,
Spikes
good for
are a
you.
no-go
Oh,
zone
wife's
for me.
home. Don't drag sand from the long jump through the house.
Yeah.
If Paul said to me, right now this week, Dal, I'm going to I'm going to
reckon-
take up long jump.
Yeah, I think we should get him.
I don't think we could stay together.
I think he'd be quite good at it.
Should we
I
send
might
Lauren
Give it
to,
like
I
dip.
might
It wouldn't be any
encourage
good at
him
high
to
jump
take it up.
anymore.
Should we sign Lauren up to Little Athletics?
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
They do one on Thomas Street
Do you know-
in Hampton.
I
Do you
am
know
not
the
a
athletics
toy.
track?
Okay, well,
I told you, I'm not into
if you're not going to
adults doing
run,
athletics unless
you
they're going
can
to the
be
games.
a marshal. They always need volunteers.
No,
Yes.
I don't have enough attention
Time?
to detail to know who's taken off out of the blocks early.
You just got to measure
False
the
start.
footprints in the sand for long jump.
Oh God!
And make sure they
imagine
step
if-
on that silly little plate.
Oh no! Triple jump. Oh, Dal, I'm off to do triple jump this morning.
The hop, the step, and the
Paul,
jump.
Come on, Dal. Come
Hey,
on. Let's go out for breakfast instead.
Guys, coming up this hour, my boy Teddy Swims is on the air with us after 8:30 this morning. He is on the way to Australia.
I love him.
Also, before 8:30, did you go out last night?
Well, I went. Look, I was supposed to go to Dua Lipa and I cancelled. I've repurposed those tickets later in the week because I had a bit of a sore throat. But I did go out to a dinner party with a friend early.
Mum went out,
but I ended up in a very strange
Did
situation.
you feel old?
We will
Old is an understatement.
Crusty?
go there before 8:30. It's 20 past 8 on Nova. Good morning. Hey, look, we're about to talk to an astrophysicist about space as the astronauts finally returned home from the space station. Just before we cross to him, Lauren, can you tell Clint what you just said to me during that song?
You're highly embarrassed,
No.
and you're all like, look
It was
at
a
you.
private conversation.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
We were talking about just, moon landings
Well,
and
how
stuff
nervous
like
we were watching that capsule come
Yes.
back to Earth yesterday.
And then she
and
just
it's
mumbled,
2025, and we're nervous about them coming back from the space
that.
station.
And then
Talk
she
to me.
just mumbles out of the
No,
corner of her
what did
mouth
she
goes,
say?
there's no way that guy went to the moon. And I said, what? And she goes, no way that guy went to the moon.
All
I said, who are
those
you
years
talking about?
ago.
She goes,
Come on.
Neil Armstrong.
Conspiracy theorist.
Well, it's 2025, and
She
we're
thinks
not
it was
even
done at Movie
sure
World.
if Elon can get these people back from space. And you reckon in what year was that?
60s.
The 70s, the 60s, that he went to the moon, and we've just never gone back again.
Could someone
Why
please...
isn't Elon building
Could
Teslas on the
someone
moon?
please get
the voice.
Elon.
Thank you.
Someone please get Lauren a tinfoil hat.
Pack the poncho if you head into the G
Oh,
tonight.
It's going to be wet.
Hawks taking on the Blues. She is going to be a wet one, but Muggy, 29 is a top today. Come on, the Hawks.
Warm, but
Oh, you're a
wet.
hawker now, eh?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Who said that?
Who's better in the rain?
Hawks.
Well, the Hawks are quick, young and quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jam my finger in the table.
The Blues are old and slow like you.
Like me, I'm not old and slow compared to you, but I went out last night on a school
Set
night.
the scene for us.
Well, I was actually supposed to go to Dua Lipa last night to see my friend Keita Alexander perform, and I managed to get tickets for Saturday, so I cancelled last night because I've been a bit croaky this week, and I thought I don't want to be in a loud environment. You
You're in a
know
mosh
me.
pit.
I'm a
It's
bit of a
Saturday,
woo girl.
yeah.
I yell and scream.
Saturday a matinee, or you just would rather go on the weekend?
What do you mean?
Well, I just thought you'd rather an early sort of gig if you can get it.
No, Dua Lipa. No, she's on.
Okay.
Keita's on at 7:30, and Dua Lipa's on after that. I don't get it.
No, don't worry.
I think he was saying it in jest.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, normal show. But last night.
Yep.
Cool story, bro. Last night I went out for dinner because Paul was out and I was staying home. I cancelled, and then I was like, I got invited to this dinner, and I thought, I can go. It's a school night. I don't venture out on school nights very often. None of us do. Well, Clint, you're a bit more wild during the week probably than Jase and I. And it was a 6:00 dinner. Perfect.
That's late.
So on the invite it said dinner.
Yeah, it was a dinner. It was sit down dinner at 6
Yeah.
Until 8. And I
Right.
was like,
You can do that.
Fab. It was for, do you know Pip Edwards? Cool girl.
Yes.
Sydney girl.
Yes.
She is the creative director. She used to be PE Nation, and she's now with Subi. Do you remember Subi?
Subi the jeans.
Subi the jeans.
Aren't they the tight jeans?
I've still got some
Quite tight.
No,
I've still got
they're
some
not.
skinny leg ones at home.
Oh, were you a Subi boy?
I think I was too.
Yes,
and you sort
Subi.
of like your hip bones.
You used to get
pop
it from
out the
General
top.
Pants. Did you get General Pants?
Yeah,
I
and if
feel
you
like?
sat down, you'd have to sit sort of on
Yeah,
a lean.
well,
'cause you
yeah.
couldn't like.
Yeah.
Christ, I wouldn't even get those done up
And
these days.
your crack was exposed more often than not.
Oh yeah, if you
Well,
drop something, you
thankfully,
let it go.
Subi denim's a bit more like easy. Well,
Funky.
the pair that
Gotcha.
I got sent to wear to dinner,
Oh, so you got
styled.
you got an outfit.
I got a fit.
Okay.
Fit check.
Mum got a fit.
Mum got a fit. It was like kind of loose fitting jeans, quite cool. Like a
Changing their target demo.
I panicked a little bit when I got the singlet top. I was like, ooh, gee, the bingo wings don't get out often.
Sure, you can chuck a shirt over the top.
And there was a shirt. So I was like,
Great.
perfect, I'll do similar to what I'm doing now. Singlet
Yeah,
top,
perfect.
shirt, except they were like, you got to wear it off the shoulder.
Oh.
You know, have the shoulder out. I was like, oof, okay.
Just for the Instagram shot or the whole dinner?
Oh, Denny, you should have seen how uncomfortable I was when it would slip too low and I was trying to pull that. I'm just not trendy anymore. I've worked out. Anyway, very cool gear. Great dinner. Had a great time. They're like, right, party's starting. Let's go.
Sorry?
Party.
I'm like, the
Sorry?
party?
So the dinner's done?
Small dinner.
You done dessert?
Small. I don't think it was dessert. Small dinner, big party.
Well, it's not a dinner party without a
No,
dessert.
you need a little
They didn't bring out a Viennetta?
or
The cocktail dessert, maybe.
apple
Right.
pie.
I didn't have an apple pie.
How
No, it
does
was
an
at that
apple
cool
crumble?
place in Lonsdale Street, the Her Bar, where it's like 5
I
million
know
levels.
it.
Restaurant down the bottom, bar in the
Yes,
middle. There's a
that's
music
very
room.
cool.
Have you been to the music room? There's
No.
loads. It's
I
cool.
must
And then
go.
a great rooftop bar in the city. So I'm like, oh, the party. And I thought it was just like the 10 of us going up to have a little cocktail in the music room. Jace, have a look at where I ended up.
This is the... Oh my
Are you in a sewer?
God.
Well, it was
You're at a warehouse party, and I'm just looking at the average age of the people at the warehouse party. You look like the mum there to pick up your child.
Yes. Like
Courtney, we're ready.
It was very cool.
Say goodbye to your friends.
It had the drinks menu graffitied on the wall. And I, as a joke, said,
What are you doing there?
As a joke, I said, is there any seating for the elderly? And they were like, oh, yeah, we've actually got a roped off section for you guys over there.
Yeah, I'm
As
told
myself and my girlfriends, the old ladies, rolled up, and there was all these lounges. I walked over. I sat down for 1 second.
My intel, I had a friend
here.
there.
It was a very cool crowd. Way too cool for me.
Yeah, they're like a fraction of your age.
And I said to my friend Liz, I said, I feel like we're at Summer Heights High Party.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like, no, I think you mean Heartbreak High.
Heartbreak.
It was more like Heartbreak High.
Anyone try and get your digits?
Well, speaking.
No, but yeah, I
speaking
kind of
that,
had to like accidentally brush
Here
up
we
past some of those handsome young men to get out because
Somebody
it was
there
so cramped.
has texted me to say,
Oh no,
Lauren and I felt old, but didn't stop her from commenting on all the younger men.
Oh!
I told you.
What sort of comments?
Well, these buff
were
20
they?
something.
Were they
You
wearing?
should be at home in bed.
Were they wearing a singlet with a
No.
shirt straight around their shoulders?
Mom, at least.
So,
I was like, oh, excuse me while I shimmy past you.
You're wearing the relaxed
Let me just
fit.
accidentally just push those big back muscles out of the way.
Let
so
me
I-
rip those shibby jeans off
It was
you.
a very cool young crowd.
Oh.
And I was there, guys. So
What time did you get home?
I was in bed by 9:30.
That's my girl.
Don't know if you caught it last night on 9 News, but there was a live cross featuring one Laura Turner, one of my colleagues and reporters at 9. She stumbled across a pop-up gig
Wait,
featuring...
Did she not know that was happening?
Well, she was sent there because
Oh,
it was
right.
happening, yeah, but featuring Fat Boy Slim.
At the chip shop.
At Northern Soul in St Kilda. Here's the live cross.
Check out this guy, Fat Boy Slim. Welcome.
I can't talk now, I'm working. But that's
He might be working, but I'm not. Everyone, how much do we love it? Inefficient chip shop, would you believe? Fat Boy Slim has made this surprise visit this afternoon.
Not just
Oh my God, I mean, good on her. She got the grab, but can't talk now. I'm working. Was he mid DJ set when she put the microphone in his face?
Glad Hitchy wasn't anchoring.
I
That
know,
noise
that's-
would have given him a
that's
heart
what
attack.
people in 9 News want to see.
The traffic in St Kilda apparently was
Was it
just
manic?
a hot mess because there were people everywhere. But isn't that just
Well,
so Melbourne?
It wasn't any old fish and chip shop. It was Northern Soul
The chip shop,
And
which
Jess,
apparently is amazing.
Well, Jess is one of the owners.
G'day, Jess.
Jess, so whose idea was this?
Hey guys, I'm not well. It all kind of came about a few months ago. We've been working with the Mushroom Group that are touring Fat Boy at the minute.
Yep.
And we were just trying to think of the best way that we could get him involved in the Chippy. And we love music. We run soul sessions from the Chippy. So what better way
So
to get him
good.
down and play a set?
It was such a Melbourne thing to say, don't you think? Just
Yeah.
like in the chip shop with all the people. It looked so fun. I know what Jase's first question is going to be though. Could people still get their fish and chips, or was the kitchen closed for the occasion?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, the kitchen was closed for the occasion. We had our back
That's an
garden
outrage.
open with the food truck.
I am out of questions.
Was it an invite only thing, or could anyone just that heard word on the street turn up?
Well, we invited all our staff and all our team because they're so hard working. We made all this happen as well. But we did have allocations for some extra people as well. So we did post it on Instagram a couple of hours before it started.
Oh, that'll bring the crowds.
Yeah,
How
a
good.
fair few more than what we thought turned up. But everyone really enjoyed it. Everyone was on the
Screams
best
Melbourne.
behaviour.
He's got a huge following. He's playing Mount Dunedin State
That'll
while
be
he's here.
fun. Jess, what's your specialty down at the Northern Soul chip shop?
Oh, well, we're a classic British and Irish style fish and chip shop.
Oh.
So I'd say the most popular thing is the fish and chip. But I'd also say that the spice bag is quite popular as
The
well.
what?
which is,
I was going to ask about the spice bag.
What's a spice bag?
Spice bag is it's salt and pepper chips, salt and pepper fried chicken, and then it comes with curry sauce and prawn crackers on the
Curry
side. So, yeah.
sauce.
Curry sauce?
Because
No.
No.
It's on the
Hear
side.
Jess
It's on
out.
dunk. I
Now-
want the salt and vinegar chips.
In Europe or more, in Ireland, in England, they do curry sauce with their fish and chips, and it is one of the tastiest things you'll ever put in your
my
mouth.
gosh, Jessie.
Jess, do you do a homemade potato cake there?
We sure do.
Yeah.
We cook the chips fresh every morning as well. So and the potato cake. So
Jess.
they get
We need a spice
spiced
bag.
every morning.
Jess, do you
What?
do delivery?
We
and
don't.
what time
I'm
do you
afraid we
open?
don't.
Oh, it's pick up only.
Oh, so we go down to St Kilda and walk around and ask for the spice bag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
How good.
yeah.
Oh, we must get a courier.
Northern
what time do you
style
open?
chip shop.
We're back open today at 4 o'clock. So yeah, we're
Oh,
just getting.
We can't wait.
We
till
can't
then.
wait that long. That's...
You hang on hold. Tell us where you hide the spare key.
Thanks, Jess. Congrats. It looked so fun.
Yeah. Well
Good.
done.
Thanks, guys.
Fun. Well done.
Oh, curry sauce is unbelievable on chips.
It's going to be wet tonight at the G, guys. Hawks v Blues and a lot of rain coming our way. Let's check in with our weather girl now, Lauren Phillips.
I think you just said it. It's going to be wet at the G tonight. There's a lot of rain coming our way for the Hawks v the Blues. Top
There's
of 29 degrees.
There's a lightning
It'll be warm.
emoji on the screen above.
I feel
Does
like
that
that's
mean-
quite, like,
That looks quite treacherous.
it looks quite dramatic, doesn't it?
Yeah. It was a similar logo for the cyclone the other week. I don't
Was
think
it?
we need to be covering it with
No,
an emoji.
it's going to be hot and wet.
There we go.
I don't know. I just don't know. Let's have a look. Let's you have a look at the bomb?
Yeah, consult the bomb.
Let's have a look at the bomb. I think the rain's coming about 11. It will pick up about 5.
Right.
Just in time for the footy.
You know what else is coming?
Hey, it's Teddy Swims.
Love this man. Teddy's coming back to Melbourne. He's bringing his I've Tried Everything But Therapy tour. Great name. Rod Laver Arena, Thursday, 23rd of October. Pre-sale tickets are on sale right now with all other tickets going on sale March 28. All through frontiertouring.com.
How good.
We
We
got
got tickets to give away. Let's go to Geelong. Rachel, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you a Teddy Swims fan?
I'm the biggest fan.
Oh my gosh. Well, guess what? You're going to the show.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Congrats.
No worries.
His voice, he did the Nova Red Room last year.
Oh, yeah.
And his voice is, it hits your soul. It's so
He
beautiful.
also loves Australia.
Loves it.
Take a listen. We all hit it off.
I've got to say, you know how you go, like you just hit off with Aussies? You've just got this demeanour about yourself like you're one of us.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I feel like
100%.
we've met you at a few barbecues and we've gone on the beers together.
Because I feel like there is a certain thing about Australia, and we have the same hospitality. And you hold the doors open and you like love on people.
Teddy,
You know?
are you fishing for a green card?
I sure am. Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
we'd have you any day.
I'm trying to get my dual citizenship.
Yeah,
girl,
right.
you know what I'm
Well, you've
saying?
branded yourself now with your tiny teddy on your cheek.
Yeah, that
You're a
was
true
stupid.
blue
How,
Aussie.
How many tats are we up to?
God, I couldn't tell you, man. I think on the face alone, I'm probably at 20 something. I mean, that's just.
So this
I
is
got your
a little
latest,
carried.
though. Yeah, I just
the
got
tiny
it
teddy.
a couple days ago.
Do we love tiny teddies? Or
Yeah. Well, we have these things back home called Teddy Grahams, and like little graham crackers that look kind of similar.
Yeah.
But they don't come with all the flavors, and they don't have like the cute thing. Like the marketing on that is just genius. You know? It's so good. I loved them. I took a box home with me when we got it. I was like, hey, if I'm gonna get this
Did it
cookie
hurt?
on my face, I might as well try it. You know.
Did it hurt on the cheek?
No, it's not that bad. It's really the face is just kind of.
Have you got a...
you know?
Cushy on
have
the
you got,
triangle.
Have you got one place you refuse to get tatted?
Yeah, it's, I mean, on my unit probably.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
I think.
You know what worries me?
Still
You
clean.
said probably. It still wasn't even a no. It
Well,
was like,
the thing is, it's like the thing is about that. It'd be like a whole lot more like a hi and not a hello. If you get what I'm saying, I don't have that much to write home about. So it's just,
Yeah, right, gotcha.
I don't want to put nobody through that.
We're doing a tiny teddy on that one,
Yeah,
guys.
it's a tiny teddy for sure.
We need to take him for a new tattoo when he
I love
comes
it.
back.
You know, it's the eyelid tattoos for me. How much must that have hurt?
Yeah, whatever.
Speaking of tiny teddies, he's having a tiny teddy.
Yeah, he is.
His girlfriend's 6 months pregnant.
Yep. He'll be a great
little
dad.
baby
He'll be a great
He's so
dad.
sweet.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that if you bumped into him in a dark alley, you'd be terrified. But he's a big,
He
cuddly
is.
teddy bear.
I'm assuming the unit is the...
Yeah.
What else would it be, Clint?
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked the question.
Think about
Just an assumption. It wouldn't tickle.
Question.
it. I don't even know if you can do that.
If you were going to get that tattooed.
Surely. If you can do your eyelids. you
Yeah, I
can-
think so. If
You
you were going to
reckon?
get that tattooed, I can't
Ooh.
whistle, but you know, thank you.
Your unit.
Yeah. You'd have to hold still.
Oh, mate, you'd need...
But you know what? Like, there can't be any movement.
Yeah, well, no, of course not.
You following me?
Yeah, I'm following you. I just have no experience in the area. So you two are telling the story. I can't really contribute much. Yeah.
Hold still, you know. Don't freak out.
Gee whiz.
Don't like it too much either.
Anyway, Teddy Swims, we love him. He's coming back. I can't wait to see him. We have more tickets to give away later in the week.
You better believe it. Or when you
Stay
wait
tuned,
at Teddy
Melbourne.
tomorrow here on Nova 100. Hey, tomorrow on the show, we are going to be joined by Mel C from the Spice Girls.
Oh, guys. Now, as a woman who grew up in the early 2000s, the Spice Girls were like, they say never meet your heroes. This is like one of those moments.
Now, she's back DJing, but she's also in Australia because she's back on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is on.
The
No,
X Factor? No, The Voice.
One of them.
The Voice.
One of them.
This is The Voice.
It's not,
Which is
it's
on
not the. It's
your
not.
network.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
on
it's not.
7.
Oh,
is it?
this is a dog. Are we live? Could we re-record this?
Stand by, everyone. Pause for edit. Good morning, Melbourne. This
We're
is
back.
Nova 100.
Guys.
No, we're not back. We were never on.
We never went anywhere. Mel C's on tomorrow.
Is she?
They
I
say
think
never meet your heroes.
She's here for The Voice, which
She
is not on 9.
No. That's old news, Jase.
But I'm excited.
She's on 7 now. Oh, there she is.
Can you play Mama, I
Is that your favourite out of all of the tunes? That's
Well,
your
it's not my-
favourite.
I just like it.
It's not in the system.
Not even
What
in the
about
system.
Stop?
What about Stop?
Now. Thank you very much.
Oh my
it.
God.
Wanna make love to you, baby.
I was always Posh Spice.
Is that her
You
song?
are 100%
Always,
Posh.
always
You are
Posh.
the Posh Spice of this team.
Always Posh Spice.
You're
it's the
a-
only way to be.
You're Mel B.
Me?
Little trash.
Little what?
Just likes a party.
Did you say he's a little trashy?
He is, not her. Like she
Mel
likes
B.
to party. Yeah.
No,
Well,
I
that's- you
don't.
were
I think
comparing
that's
the
exactly
pair.
what you said. You called her trashy.
It
No.
was compare the pair.
No,
and
no.
you said that I was trashy
No,
like her.
I said-
you
and-
did.
You said you're like her, a little
and
trashy.
who are you? Who
See?
are you, old ginger?
She's done well though.
Come on, Jerry.
You would have been
Talk
Jerry.
to us.
Jerry,
You always would have been Ginger.
I don't want to be Jerry.
Well,
you are
bad luck.
Ginger.
I want to be
We're
sporty.
comparing the pair,
No,
and you
are not
Jerry.
sporty. Jerry.
Come on, Ginger. Play the music.
What about the innocent Emma Button? Baby
You're not
Spice.
baby.
Bunton?
Bunton.
Jerry's done very well. She's married to Christian Horner, although not sure how well that's going. But she is married to him. She wasn't here at the Australian Grand Prix on the weekend, though. with
Right.
him.
Was the new Larry or?
No,
No,
she
right,
probably
okay.
got some.
Is this the podcast, or are we on the
We're on.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, also tomorrow, the great Ned Brockman's going to literally run past.
I was just looking at him in Geelong this morning.
So thousands of people have tagged along for a run with him in Geelong. So, by the way,
our
our executive
producers,
producer's looking at us blankly. I just spoke to Ned's people, and he's going to come on the show. Is that okay?
Is that all right, Brody?
Brody,
Just
can you
hit the button.
We're full.
You know what? It's Ned Brockman.
you know
we
what?
will make
Take
room
a segment
for him.
off me. I'll put my feet up. Get Ned in.
He's going to bring in some milk.
Oh.
Ned's Chalky Milk.
So he did a run in Geelong this morning. Go and have a look at his Instagram. How many
Thousands
people
turned
turned up?
And he's doing a run tomorrow morning. It's called the Milk Run between around the Tan. Very, very Melbourne.
Maybe I'll run with him and then bring him into the studio after that.
Would you do a lap of the Tan with
Okay,
Ned Brockman
so-
if I can organise it?
No, he won't make it, and he's going to bring Ned down. Just don't be so annoying. Or you can take your electric bike.
But I'm Sporty Spice.
It's at Pillars of Wisdom at the Tan at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
There you go, 4 a.m.
50-minute
What time
run.
they do the Milk Run? The
Get
Milk
down
Man.
there, run with Ned. He'll be on the show tomorrow, plus Teddy Swims tickets.
I'll drive past in the morning and I'll cut
We'll give
some
him a
laps.
toot.
We'll give him a toot.
We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
Nova.